Catholics believe in one God and worship only the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Mary holds a special place in their faith because she is the mother of Jesus, but she is not worshipped. Many people misunderstand Catholic practices and think honoring Mary is the same as worship, but Catholics make a strong distinction between the two. When Catholics pray to Mary, they are really asking her to pray with them, the same way someone might ask a friend to pray for them. Statues and images of Mary are reminders of her faithfulness, not objects of worship. Catholics see Mary as a model of obedience and humility who always points people toward Jesus. Misunderstandings often happen because people outside the church see gestures of respect and assume they mean worship. In reality, Catholics reserve worship for God alone and give Mary honor as the Mother of the Lord. These differences in language and tradition can make Catholic practices look confusing from the outside. When people learn the real meaning behind them, many of the misunderstandings disappear. Catholic priests wear special clothing called vestments to show that they are serving in a holy role during Mass. The long white robe underneath is called an alb, and the colorful strip of cloth around their neck is the stole, which represents their priestly authority. Over that, they wear a larger decorated garment called a chasuble, which changes color depending on the church season. Some Catholic women choose to wear mantilla veils, not because they are required to but as a personal sign of humility and reverence before God. The veil is simply a symbol of respect, similar to how people dress nicely for important events. During Mass, you'll often see someone carrying a large processional cross at the front of the line when the priest enters. This cross leads the whole congregation and reminds everyone that Christ is the center of the worship. The cross is not a decoration, it represents Jesus' sacrifice and guides the focus of the service. Many people misunderstand these traditions and think they are about showing off or being strict, but they are really meant to help people pray and feel connected to God. Catholic clothing and symbols are visual reminders of faith, not rules meant to control people. Holy water is ordinary water that a priest has blessed, and Catholics use it as a symbol of spiritual cleansing and protection. When a priest walks through the church and sprinkles holy water on the people, it's called asperging. This action reminds everyone of their baptism, the moment they were spiritually washed and became part of God's family. The sprinkling isn't magic or superstition, it's a physical sign meant to help people remember God's grace. The priest uses a small tool called an aspergillum, which he dips into a container of holy water and then shakes gently to sprinkle the congregation. People often make the sign of the cross when the water touches them as a way of renewing their commitment to God. The holy water is also used at the entrance of the church so people can bless themselves before worship. Some misunderstand this practice and think Catholics believe the water itself has power, but Catholics believe the power comes from God, not the water. The water is simply a reminder of God's presence and a symbol of spiritual renewal. This tradition